Hello everyone, Storm1 here. Today we'll be starting our severe weather slash tornado coverage live stream here tonight, or this evening, for some of you folks. We do have a few tornado warnings out. We have one out in Missouri. We actually do have two in Louisiana. One of those do include portions of Arkansas. We're currently looking at one of those cells. This is the Missouri cell. And what we got going on here with this cell here, so your rotation will be down here and it'd be currently moving somewhat like that way. I'm gonna look at the rotation with that storm there and see if it's died down or not. There is a severe thunderstorm warning along with it. We actually do have some strong indication of some rotation with that storm. So welcome to anybody to be joining the live stream here. If you're going to be one of these tornado warnings, take them seriously. I'm going to go ahead and get on my phone and get to the chat really quickly. Hey, Andrew's weather predictions. PDS warning in Winsboro. For which cell, we got three different ones here. Is it the one of those in Louisiana or is it the one in Missouri? Let's see here. I'll look at my phone here really quick. It's C. There is strong rotation for cities. Let's see here about this tornado warning. It does expire in 10 minutes. The cell up in Missouri. So this tornado warning includes cities like Stella, Fairview, and Wheaton. There is other cities that could be impacted by the storm. Cities like Purdy and Butterfield, Missouri. Really got to keep watch on that cell. Let's get to the cells down in the Winsboro cell. I see the one you're talking about. Okay. Let's get to that one. Although that rotation has really calmed down a lot. Earlier, I've seen it having strong rotation with it for a moment, and it's really died down. Well, yes, there could have been a tornado there nearby Baskin and Mangham. I was showing y'all the storm I'm talking about here. There we go. So this is the cell we're talking about. It's going to be this cell right here. It did have some strong rotation with it. And there's also this cell up here. It's also tornado warned as well. So we really got to keep watch of these cells here. And it seems like this one over here has a little bit weaker rotations with it. But, things could change in seconds. So, and by the way, this one here does have a severe thunderstorm warning along with it as well. So basically what I'm going to try my best to do is try to write some boxes here. Like I'll be circling the direction where it's going to be going, so the red's like tornado warnings. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Surrounding that's going to be a severe thunderstorm warning. That cell right there. To give you guys a better idea. I do have other maps as well, like this one here. That does show the boxes. The different images. Let's really quickly talking about the SPC outlook. Go right here. So here's what's going to be going on. We do have an enhanced risk for portions of from the far southeast of Missouri all the way back down into falling down the Mississippi River into parts of Arkansas and Mississippi. Now, these tornado warnings are actually out of the slight risk or even the enhanced risk area. They're all in the marginal risk. So, This kind of gives me indication that we could probably see some big storms in the slight risk and enhanced risk area. The enhanced risk area there is more for the damage and winds, not much for tornadoes. But your tornado threat most likely will be in the slight risk area. And same thing going along with the tornado threat. Debris ball. What? Let's see. Here, I'll upload it to Twitter in a moment so y'all can see it. Whoa. Things over a certain degree reports of debris. Let's see. I want to look onto some other images on here. Let's see here. First, gotta circle the rotation area. Let's see. Where's it at? Alright, so your rotation area will be right here. I'm going to look into other different images here. That's not right. Let's see here. If we had any debris signatures on radar scope here. We may actually had a little bit of a debris signature by Baskin, which is not good, but I'm going to look onto social media really quick here. See if we got any other reports or even tornado warnings. There is, I've seen, observed tornado warning type. Let's see here. Okay, we just got a new tornado warning. This is going to include Purdy, Butterfield, and Jenkins, Missouri until 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also do have a new tornado watch in effect for parts of Missouri there, especially for Central Missouri. And he is right. A PDS tornado warning for Baskin, Dunn, Delhi, Tyndall, and Warden cities there. So this is going to be a really interesting night here. So, see here. Alright, seems like they just now downgraded into just to a tornado warning for that cell there. So I'm going to go and look get on Twitter here for you guys here. This is kind of where most of the stuff does happen. Okay. So you can see here, here's your tornado warnings here. We're going to click on here. Here's your tornado watch there for parts of Missouri there. It does affect a large city of Springfield. I can see Columbia, Troy, Mowbray, Village of Four Seasons. I've never seen that city before, or never even heard it. Fort Leonard Wood, Sullivan, Pacific, and Branson. Columbia, Mowbray. I'm not going to try to say that. I'm not going to try. A couple of tornadoes are possible. Isolated hail up to quarter size. Scatter wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour is also possible. Here's your PDS tornado warning that we were talking about. It did have a little bit of debris signature, but it seems like the tornado quickly died down. Which is good news there for these cities in the path like Warden, Dunn, Delhi, and Tyndall there. So Baskin might have got hit by the tornado. It's going to be a really close call with it. It's going to be a really close call. So, see here. If we got any other storms to keep an eye on. We might try to come back at these storms like these here could recycle. And it looks like it may be the case, especially a little bit southward here. So we may have two different areas of rotation here. So go on ahead, get back here. The storm, I could tell, is starting to lose a little bit of some intensity there. It's going to be this storm right here. As you can tell there, it has really losing some of its intensity here. We got another tornado warning up for that cell. But I think that's going to expire, which it already has, so it's good. Let's talk about that new tornado warning up north. It seems like the storm itself is starting to gain some strength here. Oh wow, that actually may be a tornado right there. So we actually may have a tornado on this one here. Very strong signature of a tornado right now. Dang. I gotta see if we got any debris signature on it. He may have something here. He might have something. No, it's just the rotation is very strong. So it could be a strong indication of a tornado here. Yeah, definitely could be a tornado on that cell. But we'll see if we can have any reports to come in here. Let's see. Yeah, nothing new yet. I don't think we haven't had any reports to come in. We can look on here and see if we got any storm reports. No reports received yet. So, I'm sure we'll start to see some reports very soon. Alright. I don't know how long this live stream will go, but we will see how long it could be going. See the tornado warning for that cell there. I'll say it's been canceled. Let me go and refresh this page here. See, you're in motion. I don't think there's really any storm chasers on there, so there's like no way because it's literally in the marginal risk area on the back side. Everyone's target would be the enhanced risk area, which is it's really far away. It's on the other side of Missouri. So I don't think we're going to have any storm chasers on the storm, but we could probably have the police department and all those other people, storm spotters, on that cell. So I'll say we could probably have storm chasers from Joplin for sure. We might. They might update their outlook. Let's see here. When the next update comes in, looks like it'll be coming in less than 30 minutes. So that'll be the next update here. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have pictures up here to show you guys if any does come in, which we do not have. Let's see here. Yep, no reports or anything come in yet. Nothing yet. A tornado warning back for like Stella and Wheaton has now been expired. So you should be in the clear. You know what, we actually may have a debris signature over Purdy. We might have something. Such a small storm, which is pretty ridiculous. We'll see what the reflectivity is. Alright, seems like it's kind of spread itself out. So the rotation is pretty broad. But we did have a very strong indication though. There's definitely some very strong winds coming into the storm, but there's not much coming out of the storm. I can tell the storm is weakening some. It's a very small storm, which is pretty impressive. Has a really small hail core. It's crazy. These storms are actually heading right towards Springfield, Missouri. So they got to be aware of this. Check out the storm in Louisiana to see if anything new. Let's see. Yeah, they might be trying to get some of its rotation back on the southern end. It seems like the storm is splitting. Alright, so that's severe thunderstorm warning up in Missouri. It's also been expired. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a really small storm. We can really get some really nice velocity scan because it is close to the radar. I can definitely see some. Yeah, those winds with those storms, that line of storms by Springfield will probably become a severe warning soon, I would say. So, you're all stuck on that picture. Whoops. You all are. See what the velocity shows. So this is the storms I'm talking about right here. Springfield will be somewhere over here, and their movement's pretty much more like this way. At this point, I'm sure these are strong thunderstorms, but these storms right in here showing some strong winds on the velocity scan. So when these tornado warnings do expire, we'll end the live stream, but I'm sure there's going to be more coming up tonight, but I'm not going to be able to do all that because the enhanced risk area, let me tell you what, it is all rain right now, so it's going to be later in the night. So let me get some color. This is all light rain, so it's not good for severe weather development yet, but when it gets overnight, when all that rain moves out, we'll start to see these storms here should start to get going, probably. We'll see what gusts, potential gusts I see. Yeah, probably nearing 70 miles per hour, so I would say that it'll probably become severe warning soon. So the cities that could be involved for that line of storms, it's going to be Ora, Republic, Halltown, Mount Vernon, Springfield, of course, Nixa, Crane, Willward. So check the storms down in Louisiana. Oh, we actually might start to get some rotation trying to pop up again. Well, I tell you, north of Delhi, there's rotation popping up all of a sudden. Let's see here. It could be a satellite tornado. Who knows? Could be. So right now I'm going to look through, see if we got any debris signatures or anything. Um, no, I don't see anything. No, I do not. Yeah, rotation may be intimate up here and around there. So there could be different areas here. There's definitely some nice inflow going to the storm, though. That's a problem. And that severe thunderstorm warning should expire very soon. 20 minutes. That's too long. Also, they will cancel that severe thunderstorm warning in Louisiana. I'm getting tired already. Jeez. It's 7:39 my time. Boy, oh boy. So right now, I'm looking on my phone going back and forth on the rotation signatures. So we got two storms to watch here. Yeah, I'll say the one by Purdy is pretty much dissipated with the rotation signature, so I'm sure they probably will continue the tornado warning. It does expire in 5 minutes, so it'll probably be more of a damaging wind event. So right now, I'm not too worried about the storm in Missouri. We should probably be focused on the tornado warning and oh, well, they're cutting it off more. Okay, now I'm starting to see no clear sign of rotation. There's a little bit to the north of Delhi, but that rotation is weak. So I think we're calming down a little bit, but it'll get active again later tonight. This is probably going to be cutting it short, but don't expect me to make any more live streams or videos tonight because I'm getting tired right now. Oh boy. So we'll wait for these storms here to expire. We probably did have a tornado report on the one in Louisiana. So I can still see broad rotation near Delhi, but I don't see any on the Missouri storm. That's all I can say. You can tell those storms are split. The southern one, however, is getting strength again, while the northern one is actually dying off. So there's some good news with it, but there's still some pretty good inflow with it. Storm, crap, I can't do that. Ugh. So the storm of interest to watch is going to be this one. It's got some nice inflow going into it. Not much of outflow. The storm is moving this way. It may become tornado warning again as it reaches into Mississippi. Goshly, I'm yawning. Goshly. You know, radar scope does indicate some meso strength type. They may issue another tornado warning. It's going to be in a little bit. Alright, we did get a new severe thunderstorm warning, like I tell you guys. Like like I said. So this severe thunderstorm warning is gonna be up in Missouri. So it's gonna be for those lightning storms I was talking about. Showing winds probably gusting up to 50 miles per hour, but it's doesn't seem to be for the line up further north. It's actually the supercell. What hail size is it showing? And it's pretty small. Let me see here. Let's see what the winds are. Pretty weak. Some weak winds, but I'm sure something may come up. Yeah, I don't see any rotation with the storm in Louisiana now, so. Oh, wait, we've got a new tornado warning now. Alright, so this is going to be the new tornado warning. So this is going to be affecting East Carlo and Madison counties. So, looks like we do not have any major cities or anything in effect with this tornado warning. So, this will expire in 45 minutes. So, yeah. But again, I think the rotation's dying down. But just to be safe, we'll issue a tornado warning. Just to be safe. So it does include for folks along the Mississippi River, so or the Mississippi and our Louisiana state line. So basically for this storm here, it's got tornado warnings pretty much for folks in here. Pretty much. So if you're in a tornado warning, take shelter. So this storm here can recycle. What that means is it can gain strength again and probably drop another tornado. And the tornado warning up north in Missouri has expired. So the only storm in focus right now is going to be the one in Louisiana. And this is probably going to be the last storm for now. I would say here. Okay, that tornado warning just expired too. So if you're in Delhi, you're in the clear. You might try to get some more rotation with it. It's gonna be a rain wrap, that's the problem. It's not good. Tornado's gonna happen, it's gonna be rain wrapped. Something you do not want. They may cancel it. Right now, I don't really see any sign of rotation. At this point, basically the influence is really taking over the whole storm. So, the storm maybe start pushing up north a little bit. Alright, let's see. It does get boring during live streams like this here. Just waiting for something. Let's see if we got any storm reports. None. Here's your watches here. You know what? This is not updated. I just realized that. Alright, let's see here. There you go. So there's your watches there. No storm reports. those wind advisories, man. Ooh, wind advisories for parts of the west, Texas, all the way up into parts of the Northeast. It's ridiculous. There could be some wildfires in Oklahoma, in Kansas. There, I could see. Oh, we got this storm now. The storm in Louisiana is actually forming a hook. What about that? So this is what I'm trying to do. So this storm here may become something else again. I'm saying again for this one. And this is the only view we can get. Thank God. So that's it right there. It's actually starting to form a little hook. I'll show it to you here. See, here's your storm here, and you can see it's forming its hook right in there. I could tell on radar. There's some white rain wrapping around into it. This storm may be able to start to form some rotation with it. But hey, this hook echo could be brief. So, right now it's a weak hook echo. But I'll say it'll gain strength more and more. And this has already done some serious damage. Already. It dropped a tornado earlier. Here. See if we get any. Mm-hmm. We do have a new tornado warning up north. Alright, let's take a look into that storm. Alright, so we got two tornado warnings, so they're side by side. So it's these two are tornado warned. The storm up north has really gained strength a lot. The rotation is starting to show up with that northern storm as well. I can actually see it. Where it could be at. So two tornado warned storms, and we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning up in Missouri. This actually does include Springfield. See what the winds with that storm is. Some decent winds there. It's about to pass over the radar. So these storms here is going to be really interesting. Both of those are. Let's see here. Yeah, my internet's starting to slow down. That's not good. How are y'all doing? Two tornado warnings. Yeah, there are. Just saw that. Let's see here. Cannot really tell for the southern cell, but the north says I can tell where the rotation is with it. May could probably tell where the rotation is. I'm gonna go and upload this to Twitter. Show it to you guys. Holy crap. Dang, the one north is really wrapping up. I'll say that right now. Yeah, the storms are combining again. It seems like the hook echo chances on the southern storm looks to be dying down. I think the northern storm is right now really starting to take over now. And it seems like, unfortunately, the rotation looks to be a rain wrap. Here, I'm going to put this in motion for you guys to see. It's going to be a mess with those storms. Yeah, this needs to be refreshed. I can tell that it's not updated at all. They're starting to combine a little bit. So here, just waiting. Alrighty, there you go. Should be on Twitter right now. Scroll up. So here's your velocity signatures here. The ones I've circled, that's where I do believe where the rotations are. So here's your northern cell up there. Right now your rotation, if you see where my mouse is right now somewhere up in there. The other one down here looks to be dying down as well. Let's see here. Yeah, the southern cell is dying down. The northern one, it's taking over everything right now. It's got a better rotation look to it on the northern side, but it's very small. Well, I can tell. Let's see if there's any debris signatures on it. No, there's no rotations. Not rotation. Debris signatures I see. So I'll say the southern storm is probably about finished there with this rotation. It's just the northern one got to keep an eye on really closely here. Let's see here. Let me know, guys, if you got any reports. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm reading stuff right now. Looking at a couple things here. Alright. Okay, back to what we're looking at here. Okay. So they've shortened the tornado warning for those southern one. They both will expire in the same time though. 32 minutes. Keep in mind they are continuing the tornado warning on the severed cell. Let's see if y'all said anything else. No, y'all haven't. Let's see here. Yeah, the rotation's going away on the northern cell. It's very weak right now. It's pretty weak. So, but hey, again, like I said, they can regenerate or recycle. So, probably got about 30 minutes, but I think I'm not going to wait that long. I'm going to see if the trend continues. Probably about like 8:05, something like that. We'll see what happens next. That's about 5-6 minutes. Let's see. Seems like the hook on the server storm is coming back again. At least it's trying to, but no, and that storm's gone. I could definitely see a flash flood threat though with those storms. They're dumping a lot of rain, especially if you get to Lake Providence and Cary. So Cary, Mississippi, and Lake Providence, Louisiana. Y'all could probably see a lot of rain. So I'll say the severed storm in there is dissipating at this time. I'm not going to see, probably not going to see any rotation with the southern storm, but the northern storm looks to continue to sustain its strength, but the rotation itself is dying. So I probably will say, so this is the northern cell's tornado warning. There. Not many people. 271 people is not many. Checking out the storms up north. Up around Springfield. Yeah, those storms are dying down, aren't they? I don't think we don't have to worry about too much about around the Springfield area that much. Let's see here. The North sort of trying to develop a tail end type of hook on the back side of it. I don't think it's going to do much of anything. But I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I don't think too much of anything's probably going to happen in probably the next, probably about 15 minutes or so, but things could change very quickly, so I'm probably going to jinx myself there. But I think I'm going to end the live stream here, guys, so if y'all did like this live stream, hit that like button. If you do like my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification if you miss an upload. If y'all, you're not going to have any questions. So yeah, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.